following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
You're a nice atmosphere and you don't get this sort of old-fashioned jazz music much anymore.
He's distracted away by customers who are paying,
Yep.
so he has to go and serve them. You can do a general perception check and wander around, do what you want, if you want.
He's hiding something, but I don't know.
Well, especially when he said that he doesn't have any, agreements with clients. Perhaps this place is a little bit of a facade, if you will.
Yes.
All class, but
All class, yes.
hiding something a little less classy beneath.
Need to find out this Osland.
Yeah, no one mentioned a bodyguard before.
No.
And the Corpo limo drops them off, but they don't know who picks them up.
But then the bouncer would know.
Yeah.
Who is this fella? You're saying like I know them.
I don't know. Maybe a famous bouncer? Maybe he does other things as well.
Maybe you should try bouncing.
I'm not built for it.
I could sort that out. Kidding. I know.
Also, last time you sobered up someone to that point, they went on a killing rampage.
I already had my sadness earlier on.
Yeah, well, time for the melancholy. It's never over, Drake.
Grow them in the brood wars. Yep.
Perception checks, then.
God, I'm low rolling tonight.
21.
Okay. There is a couple of shards lying on the bar.
Where he was?
Yeah, just like sitting there, like unattended.
I'll casually just sort of move the glass back towards the. So you obviously put the scotch. I put it back towards the edge of the counter and sort of.
Okay.
And I'll look over.
Okay, so you slot them in one by one. Here they are. I'm gonna go pee. You or Kim can read them for the audio. No dare to say.
I knew you were going to hand them over to me.
You've got a better voice. You got a face for radio.
Thanks. Archive of a conversation between A. Somerset and a J. Morgan. J. Morgan. So what do you think? Somerset. It's nice. Morgan. Nice? Somerset. Not exactly my scene, but it's very nice. Morgan. Hey, that was an override you're sporting. Somerset. Yeah, been working on it for a while. Archive ends. And the other one is archive of a conversation between E. Schofield and Plurt Haddon. He's not just an initial, he's got a name. Schofield, good evening, what can I get you, my ma'am? P. Haddon, it's ma'am. Schofield, whoa, sorry, sir, I didn't mean... Haddon, it's clearly ma'am, how dare you? Schofield, I'm sorry, ma'am, I've got a faulty crow processor. Here, have a chromatrin on the rocks on the house. Haddon, well, alright, so here's your iddies. Schofield, here's the footage. Haddon, that's a good drop. See ya. I'll make my way over to one of the seats because I'm guessing we'll want if you want to talk about it, we'll want to talk away from the bar.
Yep. Did you make any sense?
I don't think I can. I think only you can
Yeah,
see them. But
I'll explain.
Well, obviously, there's some kind of dodgy dealings going on here. There's exchanges of various types going on down here. You know, this could. You know, somebody could. I'm not saying that Mr. Lafitte could engage in such things, but you know, this is the type of thing where you could, you know, get involved in corporate espionage or all kinds of things like that. Sell company info to the, you know, competition.
But that's normal. What's odd about that?
Well, usually the one in charge doesn't do it, do they?
Unless he's not in charge.
Well, he ain't now. That's only because he's gone missing. I mean, that's me just speculating here, just because these other dodgy exchanges of information have gone down.
But maybe they're not. He's not the one selling the information. Maybe someone else is selling his information. Maybe that's what the footage is.
I mean, this might not even be related to him directly. Just his footage.
Maybe this ma'am is a thing for him.
A Nova Bride. What do you think that is? Is it like a... I'm guessing don't mean a car, is it some kind of... I'm trying to remember how common are the brain dancers in this era compared to... I know they're common in 2077, but
They're not that common.
Okay. But
There's a place that does them up in Pacifica Playground.
Yeah.
That, like, you go in there and they put like a thing on you and you get it done there. That there's probably some like black market BD den, but they're not that common. They're kind of newish.
Yeah, that's what
They're
I was
the new
wondering.
wave of the future.
Could be one of them.
There certainly isn't just like a whole mechanic that you learn, have to laboriously go through, and then you use twice more in the whole game.
Could be one of those. You heard those brain dance things. I mean, only the rich can afford them.
I know what it is. Yep.
Yeah, but perhaps, you know, this would be the place where those type of people would come. Most of them are probably sex programs. I don't know.
Or a great way to... Again, the program to write one of those is phenomenal just to sell information.
But you know, it's information that can't be disputed because it's an actual recollection of the events, right?
I haven't looked into it enough. I couldn't tell you. So it's not. It's only just new tech.
Musicians finish their set. The thing switches on. They'll come on down to the thing. Go walk up to the bar. Get a drink. Yeah, the people may have bought them drinks. So they start drinking. Like people come on and they start just like cleaning up the stage a bit. Then dancers break up and reform. Seems like everything like the staff sort of whir into action a bit. Fill the downtime.
Okay. Roger.
This was my chance.
Saxophonist? You
Sorry?
thinking? A saxophonist? I'll go and call my way over.
But then the gutter rat beat me to it. I had my chance and I blew it. There was no way I could stand up to this guy who was clearly a pro. I almost had it. That one opportunity slipping through my fingers again.
One
I
shot.
cursed myself. You know, when I was on the job, I never hesitated. Never had to. Everything was clear then.
Oh well, the 5 is the highest I rolled tonight. It's only
That's
halfway
halfway
up.
up!
Yeah,
what are you moaning about? Did I mention 6s to 10s are not allowed because they come up too often?
They haven't lately.
Oh, see, there you go. What are you worried about?
20.
For what?
Cool.
What are you doing
I'm
with it?
schmoozing up to the...
He's sexing the saxophonist.
Okay, I'm going to apply a penalty because you look kind of like a gimp with a bow tie and your hair tied back. Not a literal gimp, but, you know, a tool.
He has name not Z.
Hello there.
I'm on break.
I know, that's why I thought I'd take the moment to speak with you. You're very talented. Where are my manners? Roger St. Birdsey. Take hand and kiss.
Maya, and I'm on break. Says there is something familiar about you. You play?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
Haven't heard of Roger and the Soul
That
Race?
explains the guitar.
Yeah.
Wait, you think he goes anywhere without?
I already know.
No. It's always on my back or in my hands.
That's some serious hardware. Pretty old.
It's a classic.
I've got it's up there right now, but I just got a new got some new hardware myself. It's also a bit old. It's a creative horn whaler.
Impressive.
Thank you.
Is it your own or is it the establishment's?
Oh, it's all mine. Full paid.
Oh, so you bought it, the establishment provided, and then you paid it off over time and made it yours?
No, they had me blowing on some plastic chipped in synth horn.
Ugh.
I used my paycheck to get that all for itself. You got to understand. You need a real instrument.
Absolutely. And you do beautiful work.
The woman appears to not have any obvious cybernetics. Obviously, there's a port,
Yeah.
but that'd be about it.
You play beautifully.
Thank you. Well, I could sit here and have smoke blown up my ass all night, but I've only got another 5 minutes left on my break.
Oh, okay. Do you only play on the stage, or do you do private performances?
Oh, hey, Maya ain't like that. I'm an artist, not some cheap doll from Jig Jig Street.
No, I actually mean like an actual musical performance. I didn't mean
Oh, no,
anything seedy.
Oh, no. That wouldn't be safe.
Oh, okay.
Besides, our contract precludes private, unpaid performance.
Oh, okay. I must have been under the separate.
Besides which, the management would know if we tried anything like that. What with all the cameras? I didn't say anything about that. Of course, the Emerald respects the privacy of our guests.
Oh, okay. I must have been misinformed. The bartender there seemed to intimate that Mr. Lafitte, you went up for private performances. I guess he just meant that you were.
Wait. Oh. Well, he should be here by now. Well, I had Never Fade Away all set up for the next set anyway. Guess I can hold it off.
Maybe he was put off because his drink made him a little sickly last time, so I heard.
Can you just do a quick persuasion check?
I'm watching as well. Can I?
No.
Alright.
That would be perception, not persuasion.
That's good. I rolled a 9 this time.
9 plus cool plus persuasion.
So that's in the 20s.
18, 20. That's
Oh,
20.
no. I keep forgetting you guys are cracked.
Yes. Because I believe this is from that early Splat book I deliberately had.
Yeah, he came in right in the middle of my break. We talked about work, and he complimented my new horn. He just said it have a real sharp note. You know, he really cares about the music, too. That's why I don't mind playing the same song night after night. And then, he was with some guy I don't remember. I don't know how they let a man with a hood on in the club. It's a little tacky, but he had a big hood on. And they went off to a private room. Number 3, I think it was. And they had, and they were up there for hours. Then he got sick, and he got helped out by Oslin, his bodyguard, and that guy he was with. I don't know who it was.
Oh, so Oslin was there, okay.
Maybe Schofield will know.
Schofield? Oh, he's
The head bartender.
Oh, the head bartender.
Oh, he's ever so good. If a bit eccentric.
Oh wait, it's the guy we was talking to. I think that the guy we was talking to.
Oh, it's really hard to see anything out in the audience when you're up on stage. Miss Meyer, you're 5 seconds late for your next set, Miss Meyer. Oh, sorry, Scooter. No problem. Your wage will be deducted. Great.
Sorry, Matt.
Well, if you're sorry, make sure to leave a tip.
It was my fault.
Back up on stage and start playing. And just like that, it was time for wonderment again. She couldn't go on.
I'll go over to the cop.
Okay.
Do you come here often?
It was the same old tired pickup line I'd heard how many times before. This one dressed in some cheap, off-the-rack 1080 dress.
Oh, well, they wouldn't let
Barely
you.
to make in the requirements. She had a strange, searching look on her face. I'd conducted too many interrogations to realize she was pumping me for information. Well, I'd play her game. I'd play her game and we'd see who'd win the last volley. Yeah, I come here quite a bit, I said, smooth as a cucumber. The look on her face said she was reading me like a book. I was dealing with a pro. I really needed to get that inner monologue fixed. Maybe I should have come to the Ripper instead of coming here.
If I had the gear, I'd fix it for you.
She made a tempting offer. It wasn't the first time a woman had asked me to lie down on a leather chair with a bunch of medical equipment around. It was actually my Ripper doc. I don't know why I had to put it that way, but maybe it was the ambience. Maybe it was the scotch. I knew I was going to have another, even though I had a full day tomorrow. Thanks for the offer, Toots, I said. I shouldn't have called her Toots. One take that. I was already making too many mistakes. It was the enchanting siren's call coming from up on the stage. Don't be distracted, I told myself. And probably everyone else as well.
Jacob was here the other day.
I didn't know who Jacob was.
Jacob.
But I thought I'd play along. Yeah.
Jacob
Lots of
Laflette.
people come here.
Jacob Laflette.
I didn't know who she was talking about. Maybe she was
That's
referring to
wrong.
Wayne.
Well, Jacob's the brother of Wayne.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Wayne. Yeah, Wayne.
She changed her story faster than I could change my underwear, which wasn't very fast these days. I really needed to lay off the booze, but the hooch was the only thing that could keep me going through the sludge-driven streets of Night City.
He was here with obviously his bouncer the other day, and a hooded figure. I thought there was a dress code in here.
She brought up a good point. A hooded figure wouldn't be let in here. I was suspicious. My alarm bells started to go off. I could feel that old cop instinct taking over. That Night City cop instinct. I lightly brushed my concealed firearm. The instinct to draw it and to start blasting was incredible. I had to hold back on that instinct, but holding back is a dangerous habit to form, especially if you didn't want to end up in a gutter. Hooded figure, you say? I said out loud. That sounds like someone who wouldn't be allowed in here. Tell me more about this hooded figure.
I thought you may have noticed someone. I mean, you're a
She
very
tried to act casual,
perceptive
but it
man.
wasn't fooling me in the slightest. She knew more than she was letting on. Maybe I'd have to run her in.
I don't know anymore. I'm asking you if you knew.
Toots could read my mind. Of course, speaking out loud, everything that was going through my head may have helped some. But people in Night City were kind of slow, especially the execu-haunches that hang out here. What was I doing with my life? So, tell me more about this hooded man. Why are you so interested in Wayne Lafayette?
He's been missing for 58 hours.
She said it like I didn't know. What did she think I was doing here? Just enjoying the music and the booze? How was I kidding? Enjoying? It was the only reason I woke up in the morning these days. Yeah, he's gone missing, and I suppose you're looking for the reward.
Well,
Ah, there. The immediate defensive response.
yes. Why wouldn't I be? But the game.
No, we're looking for him. The reward comes naturally after that happens.
Finding him is just as important. He's important to them. The money's important to me. They don't see the problem there.
So you're looking for him here? The last place you were seen? That makes sense. So what have you found out so far? I wasn't interested in the reward. Money couldn't buy happiness. Only to offset the sinking misery. Distracted with alcohol and entertainments. Keep that brain slack for a few seconds. Anything to stop dwelling on the crippling loneliness within. She looked at me with some mixture of pity and amusement. It must be pretty amusing, seeing someone at their lowest point. But I couldn't let myself be looked down on by someone wearing such a sleazy, floozy-like dress. The kind of tacky thing that someone might put on just to meet a dress requirement. Say, what's a sophisticated dame like you doing in a place like this? I threw it right back. The look of immediate annoyance flashed across her face. She was on the back foot now. Time to press home the advantage. So I suppose you've been looking into this place, asking questions around. She didn't know how to react. It was pretty obvious.
Roger's sitting back enjoying this.
Flat-footed. You could tell she wasn't used to this kind of situation. The normal look of smug complacence was wiped right off her face. Which means you've probably talked to the bartender and the bouncer. And you've had a look around the rooms, somehow, probably surreptitiously.
No.
Well, I noticed you pocketed a couple of shards off the bar. There, the look of guilt. I hadn't really known.
Don't know what
She
you're
just
talking
confirmed
about.
it. In fact, a quick scan with my Kuroshis may have revealed the slight bulge. There they go. 2 shards. You know, that's technically an offense. I should run you in. I only have
We're
a minute.
gonna
I didn't
put 'em
want
back.
paperwork tonight.
Sorry?
We're going to put him back. Just borrowing it.
So, what did you find? Scooping around.
There's something going on, and we know they're recording and maybe selling that information.
Now that was interesting to me. If I could get this dame to do my legwork for me, maybe I could finally close the books on this place. Get some interesting leverage over Schofield at the bar. And all I had to do in return was not run her in for 3 discrete crimes that I noticed them perform yet.
Wait. If you're so interested in the saxophone bird, why would you want to get her to lose her job by
The
running?
human-shaped rat kept butting into a private conversation. I was beginning to get a little annoyed, and since I knew he didn't have any heat, I was wondering how his unarmored body would stand up to a few heavy rounds from my mataba.
Do that! Take 2 steps back.
Seeming to sense the mood in the air, the rat backed off, leaving me alone with the dame. Say, I got a hot idea. Why don't you keep poking around into this club's so-called recordings if you know, and I'll look the other way to you doing anything untowards. You bring me what I need on their recording business, and maybe I'll pass you some information I might have picked up. Sound like a deal?
Let's see what I can find.
She tried to act casual, but secretly she was kind of elated. A blank check from NCPD doesn't come along every day. I wonder if she truly realized how lucky she was. Anyway, had to be luckier than me. I'm just here to sit and watch. Man doesn't get to sit and watch too much these days, and I was wondering how long it would be before the rat-faced one started a war. A kind of war where only armed men come out alive. Maybe today would be the day. Maybe it'd be tomorrow. How could someone so cowardly be a detective in the NCPD? When bravery completely eludes you with the sight of one sweet face and the sounds of an angel coming from the stage. The 2 oddballs left, leaving me alone with my thoughts. Departing. Perhaps they were driven off by my broken inner monologue.
Oh, walk away.
Don't roll my eyes.
I absolutely would have to take an hour off work tomorrow to go to the river. I knew I wasn't going to do it after my shift. I'd tell myself I would, but I never would. I'd come here, like a criminal coming back to the scene of his crime.
Let's walk out of his earshot.
There we go. Okay, thank you.
I'll go back to the bartender.
He's busy with a customer.
I'll casually lean on the bar and wait for him to finish.
Finally decided to order something, huh?
Yeah, some information on a hooded man and.
I'm afraid we have a strict dress code in here. I don't... I don't know about any hooded man that's come in here. There's been no hooded man. People can't wear a hood in here. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I get really warm when I lie.
Hold on. Oh god, it's
There
annoying.
was a stranger wearing a. I think it was a kind of hat that kind of looked like a hood, but it wasn't. Couldn't have been a hood. And it was with Mr. Lafayette last time he was here.
Yeah, helping him out of his room after.
Very helpful.
Along with the bodyguard.
Yes, Oslo.
Yeah. But he wasn't, against the dress code or anything.
Oh, he couldn't have been.
And you'd never seen him before. Obviously a friend of
a stranger.
Of Mr. Lafayette's.
Yeah, obviously. A complete stranger. I'd never seen him.
Did he come in with him, or did he just go up to his room later?
Afterwards. But before he went to his private room. They went there together. Clearly friends.
Oh, so he met him downstairs in the...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh, it's room 3. But I don't think... Well... How easily can you get into room 3? I've got none of that.
Whereabouts
skill
are these
whatsoever.
rooms? Are they which in the back? Are they?
Yeah, there.
Is it so much towards the bathroom?
Yes, as it happens.
I'll be back.
Alright.
I'll head around back to scope it out.
Okay, you bump into a big black guy with like an afro. And he's got like wraparound shades.
Sorry, I'm good.
Sorry. Let me just get out of your way.
Oh, sorry.
I know, hustle, right? Hey, here. Gets his agent out. You're welcome. Pass it by you, and you'll see this like big, burly hustle. Like just goes out the front door. Like opens the door for someone. Welcome to the Emerald. Have a good evening, good sir or madam. He leaves that. Your agent goes, beep, beep. You've received an image transfer from J. Morgan.
Yes, I'm heading.
I knew you'd do that.
Heading to the entrance, basically, to chat with him.
It's just a picture of you looking like a stunned mullet in a selfie with this charismatic guy. It's 15 cool.
Ooh.
Which is impossible. I don't know why you would believe that.
He's an unstated
Black
character.
with an afro and just like funk, right? So
Well, I mean, look how fucking cool Mike Pondsmith is. He doesn't even have an afro.
no, that's true. I'm gonna try and be a cool cat as well.
Okay, cool cat, roll your kittens. I murdered my husband.
Yay, that's 10.
Roll again.
Roll again.
And a 5. So I had 15 on, I believe.
Yeah.
So that is plus 30.
As you wander out the front of the club.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, no way! Can't believe it's you. I'm one of your biggest fans. I didn't do my fist pump thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Roger St. Burghsomething in. Of course, you know that. You're with it. You're up there. You know how young people think. You're in the scene. You know what's hot and what's Diamond Geezer.
I don't listen to that trash. Man.
Exactly.
You know
Exactly.
that. No. Hey. Well, thank you for coming to the Emerald. Glad you enjoyed your stay.
Oh, I just Just wondering, you might be able to help me out. You're, an observant fellow, of course. You have to be doing this job.
Yeah, man.
Like Mr. Lafitte, right? He came in a couple days ago. Couple nights ago.
Yeah.
He got awful sick, right? And his bodyguard and some duffer had to help him out, I believe. Is that right?
Persuasion check.
That's a 7, so that is... I swear to get to add that too. 22.
Helped out. Yeah. Except, looked to me a little like he wasn't just under the weather. Now, I've seen a few guys who have been, well, let's just say maybe there was something a bit more than booze being taken in there. Not that the Emerald condones such behavior. And I just thought it was his bodyguard that was a drug-sniffing piece of trash.
Oh, is he known for that, is he?
Known for it? What do you think he does all the time his boss is in there? Sits out here, talking my damn ear off.
Oh, okay.
Or talking to his damn friends.
Oh, he's got some friends in here.
Yeah, man. Every now and then, a car full of them will pull off, and he just goes off and talks to him. At least it gets him away from me. Not that I have that much of a problem with him, but he's just whiffing the whole time.
Must not be very alert as a bodyguard if he's on the stuff.
So not for me to say, but
Well, I mean, you know what it's like. I mean, the bouncer's basically a bodyguard for a building, right?
Yeah, and it does pay for the lessons. Gotta do something after you blow your knee out.
So you think he was he was hitting some of the stuff, not just the source, something else.
I've seen guys under the weather before. I've seen guys sick from drink. They were carrying him.
So
like
just
full
him,
carrying, like he was dead.
So they weren't affected at all themselves?
Well, Oslin, a little bit affected all the time.
Yeah.
Wired guy, kind of psycho. Always going haywire. Swood, he would say. Swood, you couldn't stop him.
So you don't suppose you saw? Did they get into the same corpo car that they pulled up in, or was it different car?
Actually, now you mention it, must have been urgent because they used Oslin's friend's car, black sedan.
Oh, okay. You don't suppose you know the plate of it?
Because it's been there so often.
Yeah, it shows up a lot.
No, sorry, man. I was busy doing my job, getting guns off of customers.
Fair enough. Is your security footage, does it pick up?
Oh, man, we don't do security footage here. No cameras at all. Private establishment.
I mean, on the outside of the building.
No, the owners have a moral objection to a surveillance state thing. Now, I don't mind being on the camera all the time. You're interrupted a bit, it's like...
course he has to-
and he's like, welcome to the Emerald, sir and madam. Oh, thank you, Jet. Here, have something for your trouble if you hold on to my piece. Of course, sir. It is a fine piece, if I do say so. I'll keep it right here where it's nice and safe. Enjoy your stay at the Emerald. Sorry about that, Roger.
That's all good. You got to do your job. I'm the one interrupting you, ain't I? But black sedan, you know the make though. You know what type it. I mean, it shows up all the time.
I think it was a Granton, but I could be wrong.
Granton. Okay.
I could be wrong. It was an old car.
How many
Granton
friends?
Chevalier. Yeah, no, I'm certain it was.
Granton Chevalier. Okay.
Yeah, you used to see a bunch of them around. Then, because they're so reliable, they got bought up by the amount of cowgirls, so now you don't see many of them in that city anymore. I don't know why I'm looking at you ain't here.
Do you remember what time that was? Round about.
11-ish. It had to have been about 11-ish, because the sky was starting to look blacker than red.
Fair enough. Well, I thank you for your time. I think you've been very helpful.
No problem, man, no problem. Oh, you're damn what we love to please.
I might have
It's
to.
always good to meet a fan.
Of course,
Thanks for your support.
Yeah, once I've got a few more eddies again, I might have to pop back here and visit.
You don't have to do that, but we always welcome a guest.
Thank you.
Oh, yo. Straight ties more your style, man.
Oh, thanks. Go
Who
back
gives
in.
out these nerd bows?
Yeah, I don't imagine how I could have got that.
I would have sent that through to Graves, that photo.
Okay.
So yeah.
Right, so we'll go back to you. Right, so you're in the bathroom.
Yes, I would have gone to the bathroom, but I would have tried to scope out the rooms as I went past.
Every now and then, wait staff goes to one of the doors and goes like boop, 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 to get in. Or, you know, they just knock and it opens. Who knows what the lock is?
Yeah, okay. Not a chance. Not a chance I'll get into these.
There's plenty of chance. Plenty of chance. You just need to, you know, get a few minutes alone with it.
Which there isn't a few minutes alone, I'm picking.
But you could,
Since it's on the way to the bathrooms, then everyone will be going back and forwards.
maybe with distractions. Put out a wet floor sign. Huh? You believe I played a game once where you could do that and it would stop foot traffic through the area.
You know what?
You put out, it was a janitor on duty
Yep.
thing and you put a mop bucket there.
You know, I could just take off my pants and dance around a little. I've done it before.
She remembers.
Very distracting.
She remembers. She could never look at that couch again. Now it's dead.
Yep, so I'll have a look, see what the lock is.
Give me a tech roll. That's technique, not tech as in technology. T-E-C-H, it's the same. But it's not. A lot of people think it means like it's the tech thing, but no, it means technique. Non-techs can roll tech for things.
So you want to be a basic tech?
Yes.
Yep.
Unless you have a relevant skill. Remember that you can add.
I have cyber tech. I don't think it is that, is it?
Nope, that's when you're dealing with cybernetics for people.
No, I don't think of anything that's for that.
Nope. Yeah, because you can use associated skills to give yourself a buff.
Yep, 21.
Ken, just so you remember.
Yeah.
You'd think you'd actually be able to sort of with some tools, just unscrew the panel and rewire it to get you some access, but it would take a couple minutes to do.
Have the wait staff, have they been going into room 3?
No.
No, so room 3 is the only one they haven't been going into?
Room 3 has no occupancy sign on it, so it looks like it's not occupied right now.
Okay.
How handy.
In fact, only room 1 is occupied, really.
How handy. How rare.
Can I see anything that I would constitute as a camera or what?
No.
Remember? Well, yes. They claim.
Oh no, that's why I'm looking for things that aren't cameras. You know, like smoke detectors and...
They won't have them any cameras obvious if they're there because they claim that it's a private establishment with no security.
Yep.
I'm a ghost in the city of